Welcome back to Beyond the Box, the series where we document and map out Melbourne's sound system culture. And today I'm joined here by Jack and H of Goodys Hifi Sound System. How are you guys going today?
Good, how are you?
Hi, well, thanks for having us.
Oh, thank you for being on the show. It's a pleasure. So where does your relationship to sound system culture begin for the both of you?
The first time I saw a sound system was at the Dub Club. Well, it was actually the Night Owl in Melbourne. I can't remember what year it was, but I think I was like 18, maybe. And I was living with two people from the UK, Toby and Megan. And they had known Adrian from back in the UK, like they'd been to a few of his dances. And I was like kind of just starting to get into like roots and stuff. And then they were like, oh, you should come to this party. And yeah, they took me, and it was like Adrian's first dance in Australia. And it was Adrian and Derek. And it wasn't a clash, but it was a clash. And it was just it was like, to this day, one of the best dances I've ever been to. They were both like in fine form, and since then I've like never looked back. I feel like everyone gets into sound system from a moment. Everything needs to come together, and it was just the right time in my life to like hear it and see it and experience it. And yeah, so that was like fucking 15 years ago or something. Yeah. And yeah, it was crazy. I don't think it was 15 years ago. I'm exaggerating. But yeah, that was the first sound I ever saw. And then after that, I think it was maybe like 6 months after, I went to the UK. And then, when I was in the UK, I like saw all the greats. And I was kind of converted after doing that. And I think I took you to your first dance.
Yeah, I was going to say
my
first dance H took me to, which was Adrians Wall, Echo Chamber, and Solidarity.
Yeah, it was Joe.
Yeah.
Was that a forward ever dance?
No,
Or?
Three the hard way.
Three the hard way.
Oh, true. Yeah.
It might have been a forward ever, actually.
No, it was Three the hard way, which makes me think it might have actually been Solid Foundation, not Adrian.
One of those three. But yeah, that was my first dance. I had no idea what the fuck was going on. It's just like, H had shown me like a few dub songs at like house parties and stuff, and I was like, because I was like kind of into like my New Zealand reggae and stuff like that beforehand, so I was like already on the way there kind of, and then H just kind of pushed me over the edge. Went to that dance, immediately loved it, and pretty much followed suit and went over to Europe and the UK. Not long after that, did the same thing, saw my favourite sounds. Pretty much was a groupie for Channel 1 for 6 months.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. You followed them around with, what was the guy's name?
Barry.
Barry. Yeah, that's right. So Barry's an absolute legend. He's
sick.
He was like a box boy and a dancer.
Yeah, he was pretty much their like official dancer for a while, like really up the front with Mikey and Caleb at the time.
Yeah, like flying flags and like he's the ultimate hype man. He's so cool.
Yeah. The sound system version of like, you know those metal bands that have like headbangers, professional headbangers?
Sound system version of that. Fuck yeah, we need more of that now.
Yeah, I think we have our own versions. There used to be this guy, and we fucking never learned his name, but he's Super Skank. Yeah,
Super Skank.
He was incredible. He could like skank his legs over his head. He was like the
perfect.
Incredible dancer. I don't know where he is. I hope he's well.
Super Skank if you're out there.
Yeah, seriously. It's so good.
So cool. So then what was the moment that sparked the idea for building Goodys Hifi?
So after H had come back from going to see everyone, then I went over and saw everyone and followed people around. Then I came back and pretty much messaged H straight away and was like, we're building a sound system.
Yeah, it was pretty natural because like I had been collecting records for like a few years at that point, and started like trying and find like specials and that kind of shit. Kind of early on, like I guess kind of like when I went to the UK, and then Jack went maybe like 6 months after me. Which I would like to say we're so fucking blessed to have been able to do.
Especially that time too.
At that time, yeah.
That era of sound system, especially in the UK, I feel was just like, it felt like a golden era.
It
So
was,
many
I think.
active sounds and
everyone was touring, and there were so many venues, and
legends were still playing. Like
and also like the legends were still playing on their, I don't want to say original sounds, but I think now like a lot of people have kind of upgraded to like cutty boxes and that kind of thing, but everyone's sounds were really unique back then, and I think that's what kind of sparked you into being like, we're going to build our sounds, because you went over and started trying to like, you know, he went to like Cyanide and you're like, I want those scoops, and we both like love Channel 1's kicks, so we built those kicks, and it was the UK, as lame as that is to say.
Oh,
it was like,
it's been everyone so far, the UK for sure.
It's inspiring going to see them, and there's no denying that, that's for sure.
So then you were saying before it was Channel 1's kickboxes and Cyanide scoops were sort of inspiring you. So then what were your like other design inspirations or the directions you had in your head when you started building Goodies?
So like you said, we both saw so many different sounds, and we pretty much, like when I went to United Nations of Dub, which was a festival that used to happen in Wales, there was like 20 sound systems playing or something, and as soon as I stood in front of the Sinai sound system back then, I was like, these are the best scoops. These are the best ones I've heard here, after seeing so many. And H was kind of the same, like you'd seen Polars.
I'd seen Polars before. I think I saw Ray's. And Ray's, I think still to this day, is probably the best sounding sound system I've ever heard, and they had Polars. And then Adrian helped us like get those plans. I think he contacted what's his name?
Guy who actually created the polar bear design scoop. This guy in Norway. It was called the polar bear scoop because it's the most northern made.
Which
is hilarious. But they helped us out heaps at the start with like getting plans, getting us on forums, polling all the time.
It was overwhelming in the beginning, but I think those for anyone who's like building a sound system, learn to navigate speaker plans. It's like so overwhelming at the start, but once you kind of learn how to navigate it, and you kind of like can see who's talking shit, it's like such a good resource. It's really handy.
And we did have a bit of help from like Phil from DIY Hi-Fi at the time.
Phil and Chris helped us heaps. All our first drivers were from Phil. They were like Phil's old drivers.
Oh, okay, sick.
And Chris helped us build most of it. Like Jack and you and your dad built the first kicks, the G subs. But then Chris helped us like with the second lot, which is huge. We couldn't have done it without any of those people. Actually.
And also shout out to Tim from High Region.
Oh Tim helped us so much.
Big community driven
Seriously.
start.
It has to be. Like you just there's so much stuff you have to learn from pretty much nothing that you need the help of the entire community. It's just impossible to do by yourself.
Did you guys have any backgrounds in sound before you started this, or was it just jump in the deep end?
Both musicians. In like bands and stuff, but not the technical side of things.
No, we had no idea. And it was, you could fucking tell. We were so bad at the start. Like, I look back on it now and it was awful. Like, our first party was, we actually had a sound system before Goodies. Called Scumfucks. It was so sick. It was made out of like guitar cabinets and like these like old Line 6 boxes. And we used to play parties and stuff.
Like just house parties or just...
house parties. And we did one in Warrnambool after my art show. That was like, still to this day, probably the best party I've ever been to. And that was at the Darton Marlin. Shout out Dave. But we knew nothing. And to be frank, we still know nothing.
Just
learn through just doing.
Constantly learning.
You learn through doing and also making so many mistakes and like making a fool out of yourself. Like even like the gig you went to the other night, like we fucking made so many mistakes. Like there's so many things we have to like fix and learn after that. So Which is
and
good,
the
keeps it
audience didn't
fresh.
even notice. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known if you didn't say anything.
Yeah, I mean, a few
Just
people
like-
noticed. People whose ears are tuned a little bit, like
Yeah.
Seb had some like choice words for us.
Mm.
Yeah, Martha too. She had some things to say, but it keeps it good. It keeps it fresh. You know,
Yeah, definitely.
doing stuff.
So then, Steppas is the sound that has played a large part in your guys' identity through Goodys Hi-Fi. Where did the focus on that sound really stem from?
Again, probably the UK. I think steppers also, especially like modern-ish post-90s steppers, which I think is like mostly what we play. It, you know, like we're obviously not from like a Jamaican diaspora. We're not Caribbean. It's like the roots world. Although I would say a lot of that music is beautiful, more beautiful. It's more difficult to engage with, and not feel like we're taking it or something.
Yeah, it's also like the age group that we
Yeah, that's true.
like. You look at like Adrian and Derek and stuff, like the older sounds, like they grew up when it was like predominantly roots playing. Whereas
Yeah.
we came up when it was predominantly steppers playing. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah,
that's what we loved when we first got into it. So
yeah.
it makes sense that way.
I also think too, like, both of us have got, like, we have like a kind of like ceiling anger and dissatisfaction below the surface, which I think like a lot of people from our generation have. And I think like stepper music, especially like the more meditative, like hard instrumental steppers, it kind of like gets that feeling across without being like too overt.
Yeah.
I think like a lot of like TNT's music and that kind of stuff, it does have this like deeply angst. Yeah, it's like angry music.
Wicked and
like,
terrible stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
wicked and terrible shit. But like,
That's it.
I think it's our age. I think it's the time we went to the UK as well. Like, I know when I went, a lot of the sounds I saw was like week after week in the same venue in Norwich, and it was like every sound was like pushing to have like harder and harder and more poignant and dubs, like especially stepper music, and yeah, it had a big influence. But the key is to like accent it with beautiful roots music,
Yeah.
you know, because the whole thing, like,
Yeah.
it all has to flow and be complementary, I think.
Yeah, because even we don't like an entire night of steppers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. If it's the same sound all night, it gets
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, it gets tired for sure.
Yeah.
And also there is like a tipping point in the night, like, where roots is the superior music. Like, it
Yeah.
is.
There's no denying it.
But I feel like, I don't know, you have to like almost work your way into like a roots dance, especially for us, because like so much of that roots is so hard to get,
Yeah.
and like the storytelling is foreign to us in a lot of ways. So yeah, it's hard to know when to play them,
Yeah.
you know,
Definitely.
although they are beautiful.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Also, on stepper music,
Like,
fucking drum and bass and dubstep and even roots people are always talking shit about stepper. But if you go to a fucking dubstep party or drum and bass party, the biggest song of any of those nights you'll go to is a stepper song.
yeah.
Like, I don't know,
100%.
like that Goth Trad night, the Modern Hypnosis one. Super sick. Like hard dubstep all night. The biggest reach was a stepper song.
Yeah.
It always is.
Yeah, it's the thing we always say about like people don't know that they love
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so
Like,
funny.
what happens and they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I love this.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
It's good.
So yeah, then Goodys Hi-Fi has been described as a youth-powered sound in the past. What does that mean for you two, and how does that influence the identity that you guys wanted to create for Goodys?
I mean, we were youth once.
It's been a while since we've
It's been a while since we've been youth. It's like ache powered now. But I guess when we first started coming up, like, we kind of came up in this weird, like, dark age time of sound system in Melbourne. I guess it's like the second dark age.
Yeah.
And
Third gen of Aussie sound system.
Yeah, third generation Aussie sound systems. And we were a good, like, 10 years, maybe more, younger than everybody else, except for Tim from High Region.
Yeah.
And a little bit later, Marcus from Tulawa, who didn't stick around too long.
Yeah.
So I think we were kind of always on the outside for a long time because we were so much younger.
For a while.
And I even think to this day, like, we're kind of, we're like in between now, and like, it's hard to get like respect from the older crew, and like, I don't know. I think it was just like, because no one else had built a sound who was our age for, like, even Derek, I think he would have been older than us when he's first.
Yeah, when we built the sound,
started.
there was like five
sounds
in Australia, like not many, maybe
that we know of.
Yeah.
Definitely more. Like, there's a lot of like trance rigs and stuff up north, and like
but like
Sydney has
Renegade, like,
But like, like roots and culture style sound systems, like they're like now there's fucking like 20 more. There's so many.
Yeah, you could drive like
Yeah.
20 kilometers from here and see 20 sound systems today.
Yeah.
Like, if you wanted to, which is sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was, I think it was almost, I think it was more competitive back then too, because it was like just post Sub Club stopping sound systems, and the Sub Club and Grumpy's were the two like proving grounds, and to be able to play in one of those meant you were somebody. And we never got to play in the Sub Club. We got to play one show at Grumpy's, which was huge.
The week before it closed.
The week before it closed.
shut it down.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I mean, it was rough for a while for us, because it felt like we were, just in a void of, trying to prove ourselves.
Yeah.
And there also being such a limited crowd for the music. Like, there seems so
that's
small.
true.
Like, just, having 2 sessions a year, it was hard to get people to.
Yeah.
Let alone this new sound system where we're trying to do, like, heaps more gigs.
Yeah.
It's just...
Yeah, and like learn how to play.
Yeah.
And it's hard to prove yourself when you don't really have the chance.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
And also we were like, even back then, like, we played this like obnoxious, like hard stepper music. And like, I think it's chilled out a lot now, but like, there was a real like hatred of stepper music back then. Like, people would like openly mock us
Wow.
for playing it and stuff, which is really funny in hindsight. But I don't know. I just want to keep saying like shout out to him.
Yeah, because it was really just...
It was us and him.
And then a little bit after Marcus from Tulawa
Yeah.
were the new sounds for ages. It was
Pretty much until like post-COVID.
COVID, and then it just went
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone built a sound.
Yeah.
Everyone got job seekers.
Like,
Afford to.
It's like, it's crazy.
Over the 9 years you guys have been operating, how has that youth-powered sound identity sort of evolved into where you are today? And are there any notable moments that have influenced these changes?
I guess it's evolved in that like we're not youth anymore, for starters.
Yeah.
But I would say like the biggest thing was probably the forward over just after COVID. That was like, we had 4 scoops for the first time, which I think mattered. Like, we were, like you were saying with Job Seeker, like we were finally able to like build more shit.
Time to build boxes.
Yeah, had the time to build boxes. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like COVID kind of had like a resetting effect on not just sound system, but kind of everything. And in a bad way for the most part. But for sound system, like, so many sounds died during COVID, and so many sounds were born during COVID. So it kind of did have this like great reset. And I think we kind of like shook off our childish.
Cowardness.
Youth. Yeah, having COVID 3 times like really sucks the youth out of you.
Like the two sounds that we've just been talking about that we kind of came up with,
Yeah.
they don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Like they both dropped off during COVID.
Yeah.
And we were the only one left of that trio, I guess.
Yeah.
And then it was like, the whole next generation came in, and we were just like in between the old dogs and all these new sounds.
It is interesting though, because like a lot of those new sounds that did kind of like come up through COVID and just post-COVID, they're still like a lot older than we are.
Yeah.
Like most of the new sounds that are popping up are like by middle-aged guys, essentially.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, say what you will about that, but like, I don't know, we still are in this weird like space. I feel.
Came in between the two
Yeah.
generations, really.
Also, it could be just like who we are. Like we didn't really, I don't know, we do play a little bit differently, I think. But yeah, I don't know, COVID.
Yeah.
COVID.
Big.
The answer to all.
Yeah, COVID.
Yeah. Anything to do with live music over the past decade.
Yeah, seriously.
So then, going on to that, like you setting up events and stuff, West End Rhythm Exchange has been one of Goody's core events over the years.
Yeah.
What is the significance or importance of bringing your sound to the West?
I guess like we've lived here for like 15 years, well over a decade. And like I'm from Western Victoria, so I don't know. I feel also like the way like I think we feel about sound system and what sound system should be. Nowhere deserves sound system parties more than the West.
Yeah.
And I think like when you put on shows over here, they have a different vibe. They have a different feel. They're more special. The people over here are fucking cool. And I don't know. I feel like if you're putting on parties like in the north, it's just another party, kind of like
That's the
the.
thing. It's like when we first started putting on parties, it's like you could only put on a gig in the north. Like that's the only place you could go to. That's the only place where all the other sounds were.
Yeah, or the city.
Or the city, yeah. But it was like, literally nothing in the West at all. So for us, it was almost like, it was pretty frustrating for a while for us.
Super frustrating.
What the fuck is going on? Why do we, every time we want to do anything, we have to go to the north of the city?
Yeah.
Sometimes the city if you're lucky.
And then also like you put on a show and like 6 people would come.
Yeah.
Um,
When we put on events in the West the first time, it's like no one would come from the north to the West.
Yeah.
It's like, this doesn't make sense. We're always going
Strange barrier between the two.
Yeah.
It was.
I know the West has a bad rap, but
Yeah.
I mean, look out the window. It's
It's
pretty
beautiful
nice.
today.
It's beautiful.
Happening.
Yeah, but West End was funny, like, because we did it at the Night Heron first. R.I.P. Best bar in Melbourne. But yeah, it was. Did you ever get to go to the Night Heron?
No, because I only really found out about this stuff last year, like late last
okay.
year. So I think you guys did the last one in 2023.
Well, the Night Heron was like before COVID,
Yeah.
and we did like We did West End every 2 weeks for like fucking 4 years altogether. Or
Yeah,
something.
right.
But the Night Heron was like the best fucking bar. It was so sick. Like they let us put the sound in there, which is outrageous. It's tiny.
Yeah.
And it was so good. Like, you'd have like us playing one night, and then there'd be like a grindcore band the night before, and then there'd be like these like sweet like African drumming workshops the day after. Like, it was such a good like melting pot of music.
Yeah.
And I feel like that really helped us kind of like not only like shape what we played a little bit, but also get like other crew interested in sound systems.
Kind of the beginning of our like little community that we have now.
Yeah,
Like the very, very beginning of it.
I'd say so.
Because it'd be like every 2 weeks, the same people rocking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every single time. And then when we moved that to a different venue, we moved it to monthly, and it was the same kind of thing. Like we just added on more and more people. Like every month, more people would come, and it would be predominantly West Siders as well.
Yeah.
North Siders wouldn't come.
So you built your own audience over this way anyway.
Oh, we don't need them. Like
exactly.
Like little community here, and like H said, it was more special for the West Siders, I think, because there was no gigs like that happening here at the time.
It's also just to have something.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the West like is pretty deprived in a lot of ways, and for us to like have an event and to have like a regular event for people to go to, I think was like really good. And there's heaps of other, like there is shit on all the time, but there wasn't any sound system things.
Yeah.
And like, you know, everywhere deserves a sound system event.
Yeah.
Also, setting up a sound system every 2 weeks for like 4 years or whatever, you get like so much better.
Yeah, you sort of have to. It just happens, very quick.
It's so funny.
Training ground.
Yeah, like the difference between the first one and the last one was like, it's pretty funny.
So a Goodys Hi-Fi dance is always putting a heavy emphasis on creating a safe space for the queer community. Has there been any challenges you guys have had to face when building these spaces, and what roles do venues play when they are facilitating these places?
I don't think we've really had too many challenges with our own dancers. I think like we're really blessed that the people that come to our shows are all just fucking like really good people, which is nice. But we do work hard. Like obviously, we think a dance should be for everybody, within reason, you know. But yeah, and I think maybe just by like virtue of who we are, and yeah, I don't know. The problems we face trying to create a safe space happens when we do hire gigs, when we're like kind of at the mercy of someone else running the event, or we're in a venue we don't know, and we don't know like who's coming to the event, and like we've had some like pretty sketch things happen at other people's events, but we don't really do that anymore. Like I don't think it's worth like putting people in potential risk, and you know, like I would be heartbroken if something happened to like a member of the community at something we were involved in, or if something happened to a member of the community at all. But like, you know, if somebody came because they were like expecting to be safe because we're involved, and then like we're not able to provide that space, like that's like I have fucking nightmares about that.
Yeah.
So we've kind of like worked hard to have as much control as we can over the places we play and the people we work with, and yeah, it's like doing stuff with other crews. I think that's
it's the only time we've ever like you mentioned, having spaces for queer people. Like our community's pretty much entirely like accepting of anyone, diverse, all of that stuff. Like we never really have any issues. It's when we're doing events for different kind of communities where we've had issues, because you know, like if you do, like everyone knows that like in Jamaica, especially in like dancehall scene, traditional, you know, that whole thing, it's a massive homophobia, you know, it's a massive issue for them. And that's like when you're stepping into those kind of environments with us and our community, obviously you're going to have like people throwing dirty looks at you and, you know, saying shit to you. That's the only time where we have issues, really.
Yeah. And that's like Jamaica having a problem with homophobia is, we should say, a hangover of colonialization and
of course,
and like Christian missionaries, and it's like one of the worst things that the white person forced on the African diaspora is fucking homophobia and that kind of stuff. And unfortunately, it does echo through sound system culture to this day. But there has been a lot of crews, not just us, and like stuff happening around the world where that's starting to change, and I think that's really beautiful. But it is slow. It's slow in a few communities. Yeah, it's like even here. So it's tricky sometimes, but
even from like when we started to now,
it's
like,
been a huge difference.
Wild.
It's been a massive difference.
It's crazy.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Because
and I'm kind of jealous of like the new sounds just having straight off the bat like the most diverse, accepting crowd.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you guys.
You don't know what we had to go through.
Seriously, yeah. Copped a lot of shit in the early days.
Yeah,
But,
right.
Yeah.
So I
I
get
mean, even in the last few years, we've copped a fair bit of
Yeah.
flack at certain parties and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Happy to cop some shit if it means that like down the line, everyone can go to a dance. You know.
yeah.
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 Yeah, definitely. So then, as a trans woman yourself, how's your experience being a trans operator / selector in the scene that's pretty new to learning how to support that?
I think for the most part, it's been great. I've been really like surprised at a lot of people's acceptance. And then a lot of the stuff that I expected to happen wasn't surprising because like I expected it. And it's actually really like gratifying and like nice and like heartwarming to be accepted by people, because I would be lying if like I didn't put off my like at least the medical side of my transition for a long time because I was part of the sound system scene, because I knew how like rough it would be like standing up in front of certain people and like presenting the way I do. But yeah, there's been some like hairy moments for sure. Sorry to throw like JMF under the bus, but like again, it's just like when you're in spaces that like we don't really have any control of, and
It's not our community.
it's not our community. But like yeah, there's been some like violence and some scary moments.
Yeah.
And there's been some like other sound system operators in Melbourne that have been like not at all accepting and pretty threatening and stuff. But fuck 'em,
Yeah.
you know. You just have to like move forward, and
Yeah.
for the most part, it's been great. But yeah, I should throw those sounds under the bus. But like, I think if you know us, you kind of know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, it's been great. But I think part of any community, like, there's going to be like violent outliers.
Especially with a scene that's way bigger
Yeah,
now. Like,
yeah, for sure.
like you grab any massive portion of the population, there's going to be arseholes.
Yeah.
Like,
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
And also, like, a lot of the demographic of people that, at least up until, like, maybe the last 3 or 4 years, a lot of them are just, like, kind of, like, older fucking sound guys.
Yeah.
And, like, if anyone's in the music industry, they know that, like, older fucking sound guys
Yeah.
are a special type of person.
Yeah.
So it's not surprising that... It's disappointing, but it's not surprising when you, like, cop shit from people like that. Like, it hurts, but it's not surprising. But yeah, for the most part, it's good. And it's changing across the world too. Like, I don't know if you're, like, aware of all the Channel 1 stuff that happened in the UK.
Yeah.
There was a big rift in the community. And it's been really interesting seeing, like, who falls on what side of this really, like, redundant rift, divide
Yeah.
that this shouldn't be there. But, you know, I think, like, if the big sounds can start, like, making positive movements, the rest will follow.
Yeah.
But
Which for the most part they do.
yeah, for the most part, it's great. It's been really nice, but yeah, there's still a few fuckers out there.
So it takes like one or two.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
but it's a shitty feeling when you like.
Yeah.
It's scary, like standing in front of a whole bunch of people and you're like not sure if you're gonna like receive violence. But I think that's another reason we've started kind of only doing our own parties, or like doing parties with people that we know and trust, because like safety and acceptance on the dance floor matters. You know,
Number one.
it's the number one thing.
Yeah.
It's the number one thing, not just for me, but for like Jack and anyone who comes to a party.
Anyone.
So yeah, we're really proud of having like open dances, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And eventually that'll be every dance.
Yeah.
I truly believe
Yeah. Yeah.
there can be like bigoted dances somewhere else.
So finding a suitable venue has always been a struggle for sound systems, and your crew has experienced some misunderstandings between venues and the sound. How are you approaching bringing goodies into venues today, and are venues changing their views on sound systems at all, in your experience?
Yeah, so H also, but me for a very long time worked in venues. Like I worked in venues for like over 8 years. So, and H did for a little while as well. And we also think that everyone in the world should work.
Everyone should work at some point, or customer service.
Yeah, exactly.
We want to be a better place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we, of all people, feel like we're very sympathetic to the struggles of venues. Like it is fucking rough out there for venues. It's like even more so now than it was when we started. Like
For sure.
it's unbelievable how rough it is. Like they never can, pay to get stock in some weeks. It's like constantly, it's always a struggle for them. So every time we've dealt with venues, we're pretty damn understanding of like, you need to be making money off this because, you need to be alive for us to keep doing gigs here and like for other people to have places to do gigs.
And you have to pay your staff and
You have to pay your
all
staff.
that kind of
It's like,
stuff.
it's like if there's no venues, where the fuck are we going to play? Just do like park parties all the time. Like that's cool, but like it's not the most accessible to everyone.
Yeah.
Like venues are a lot safer for people to go to. It's just, you have to have venues.
Yeah. And also there needs to be an ecosystem for like not just sound system, but for like all live music to exist.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to like break out of the local scene if you're in a band, if there's no venues to fucking play at.
Yeah.
Or people can't afford to go to venues.
Yeah, exactly.
So
But
you have to support the ecosystem. For sure.
That's it. And it's like, we always put a massive emphasis on people spending money at the bar. Like, it's like the number one way that they make money. And we'll always like communicate with them. But obviously there's going to be some places that don't communicate well with you, I guess.
To put it lightly.
Also, like venues are notorious for being very apprehensive with external sound systems coming in. Like a lot of bigger venues, especially, like they've got like contracts with certain brands, so they like have to keep the sometimes they'll have contracts where they're not allowed to use anything except the in-house sound system. So it's just like straight off the bat, you're not allowed in there.
Yeah.
And then other times it'll be actually, I would say majority of the time it's fear of not having control of the sound system.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
Also, Melbourne, Sydney to a greater extent, but Melbourne's got obscene noise pollution laws.
Yeah.
Really, really, really bad noise pollution laws that disadvantage venues. And they get fined a lot.
Yeah.
And like a venue can't afford to cop a fine. So we're like very, very aware of that. But we communicate that as well as we possibly can before loading into a venue.
Yeah.
And I also think another thing that like a lot of people don't understand, and we're probably talking about one specific gig here that we won't name names or whatever, but like there's a difference between like volume and pressure that I think a lot of people a lot of venue owners and like managers don't understand. So I think like the like aesthetic and like feeling of a sound system can freak a lot of venues out. But it's not actually like picking out the decibel reader as much as they may imagine.
It's that whole like perceived volume versus actual volume. Like, perceived volume will freak people out immediately.
Feel it like
a
all over instead of just
exactly.
in there.
To venue owners, it's a knee-jerk reaction. Like they hear that and they're straight away like it only happened to us like maybe once or twice where they've literally ran over to us and like screamed at us to turn it down, even though like we've already done sound check during the day.
We've done dB readings.
Shown like what the levels will be at, check that it's all chill. It's like in the heat of the moment, just knee-jerk reaction, freak out, and like we'll yell at you.
In certain circumstances is like can be like a understandable. The freak out's understandable, but I think like understanding what's actually happening goes a long way. Like I don't know, we had some like crazy ones. We tried to do a gig at White Hart once, and it was like
Yeah,
outrageous. They freaked out. It was like violent. Like it was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I think I've got like a live band.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I've got a live band.
Yeah. But it's also the venues that have had heaps of noise complaints recently as well. Like all the venues that we've had problems with, it's because they've had a series of noise complaints.
Yeah.
Because
Which is not the venue's fault.
exactly, that's the thing. It's like
It's the council's fault.
it's the like the noise pollution laws, like you said. It's
They're obscene.
and
The
that's-
venues you're talking about are in the middle of the city
right
as
in the middle
well.
of the city.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like literally in the middle of the city where it's so loud all the time. But it's like music's the thing that you get noise complaints about,
Yeah.
not the trams or the fucking truck going past.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like- yeah. It's
Because that's the thing. Like, if you were to walk around with a dB meter, ambient noise of the city is louder than the sound system.
yeah.
You know,
Totally.
but that's romanticized,
Yeah.
and music isn't. And like, this has been a fucking. I remember when I was like 8 years old, I was watching some fucking like comedy special on Tripod. Remember Tripod?
yeah.
We're doing this like song about like residents in the city shutting their local venue down. And it's like happening. It's happening all the time, and it's
Possibly worse than
it's so unfair.
yeah.
It's so bad. And there's like we could go into why those laws exist,
Yeah.
but we won't.
Yeah.
But it's like it's just like corrupt.
yeah.
It's a fucked system.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so now when we go into venues, we're like very, very, very
Yeah.
transparent and on the front foot about what they should expect when we come in.
Yeah.
And if they are uncomfortable with that at all,
No dice.
it's not going to happen because we don't want to put them in a position that's uncomfortable or potentially like dangerous for them and their license. And we don't want to be in the position where we can't deliver
Yeah.
what it is.
That's actually the worst part for us. It's like it's kind of our reputation to a certain point that's
Yeah,
being
sound
ruined,
system's
you
all
know?
reputation.
It's like we want to give the best experience possible to the people that come to our dances. And if we're stopped doing that, what's the point of us being here?
Yeah, there is no
Like,
point.
What are we doing here?
There
It's
is no
just
point.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, and also just like respecting the people that play on the sound as well. Like, you know, we've been in positions where like people have travelled over
Yeah.
and people have travelled to see the musicians playing on the sound, and we haven't been able to like deliver on the promise or like amplify them the way they deserve to be amplified. And it's like
Yeah.
it's a horrible position. It's terrible. Nobody wins.
Yeah.
The venue loses, we lose, the
Yeah,
artists
yeah.
lose, the crowd lose.
Yeah. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are good venues out there.
There are.
Where we played last weekend, it's Spit in
Spit
Footscray.
rules.
Beautiful.
The best.
Yeah.
We've been doing Separate, Toff in the City, who have been fucking amazing forever.
Yeah.
Always so good. The staff are legends.
There's other ones.
There's ones that haven't survived as well.
Yeah.
Like Night Heron, like we talked about before.
Yeah.
R.I.P. But yeah. There
Yeah.
are good ones, that's for sure.
And there were great ones. Like Grumpy's
Yep.
was incredible.
Yep.
Yeah. But I hope there'll be more.
Yeah.
I think like now that sound system's having like a huge resurgence, it will hopefully force venues to accept them in a little bit more. Even like Gummo doing one the other week was like so fucking sick.
Oh, it was perfect.
It was so good to see, and
First
like
one they've done, and it was.
it was great.
yeah.
It was
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gummo rules. Love Gummo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a tricky situation.
Yeah.
And like park parties and like raves and stuff are great. We love doing them. But again, like going back to your question before about like trying to guarantee safety as much as we can, like there are just so many unknowns in putting on a park party, and we're not like fucking staunch psychos. Like we can't protect everybody.
We're not bikies or anything.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I feel like people have got this like really fucking weird thing about security. Like people hate there being security around in venues, but like as somebody who's like needed security
Yeah.
in the past,
Yeah.
I feel at times like a lot, depending on the venue, but like a lot safer having them there. So it's good to be able to provide people with like an element of safety, I think. Yeah. But I love doing park parties and like raves and stuff. And we'll do more.
Yeah.
But you have to guarantee they're safe,
Yeah.
which is hard.
Jaja, I'm a guy, I'm a shield, I'm a energy. Jaja, I'm a guide. I'm a shield, I'm a energy. Jaja, I'm a guide. I'm a shield, I'm a energy.
How have you guys seen the next generation of sound systems influence the culture, and what would you guys like to see Australia's sound system culture look like in the future?
It's a good question. There's heaps of sick new sounds starting. Like, should we name some?
Yeah.
Should I start?
Yeah.
Mahakai, fucking sick.
Yep.
Poe that runs it is a legend. I really like what they're doing. They throw great parties. They're in it for the right reasons. Mitch will make a great sound when he does it. Mm-hmm. Martha's sound that's about to, maybe early next year. Mm-hmm. It's going to be really good. She's in it for the right reasons. Yep. Seb, Yabai, is doing a great job. Yeah. Redback are fucking sick. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're great people.
Yeah. There's a lot.
There's a lot of like, yeah. And it's really interesting, actually, with the new sounds. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of the new sounds aren't young people. Majority of the new sounds that have popped up and are popping up are like middle-aged guys.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah.
And you can like tell that like they're kind of lame.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk too much shit, but like there's this like new exuberance with like a younger sound that's coming through, and they're like hungry and they want to like be unique and do it differently. Mm. But the thing that I think is really interesting with a lot of the new sounds is like who've influenced them. Mm-hmm. Who are they like either consciously or unconsciously trying to emulate? Because, well, this is probably the fourth generation of sound systems that are being built. Yeah. A majority of these new sounds probably haven't seen a sound from overseas. Yeah. So it's kind of like a trickle down from Derek and Adrian and Fee and us. And are they going to be like a new and improved version of us? Mm-hmm. Like it's who's influencing them?
Yeah.
But it's also wild because like us, like when we were first going to dances, it was like those 5 core sounds at the time.
Yeah.
But now these new sounds, it's like where the first sound some of these new sounds see.
Yeah, which is troubling.
Insane.
There you go, that's me.
First sound you saw?
Yeah, it was Sketch 2 at Toff.
Yeah,
that's
last year.
Yeah.
That was the first one.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Which is wild. And then that's obviously going to change what they're going to do with their sound system, because they're not going to a straight roots dance for like 8 hours of roots all night. Mm-hmm. They're coming to our dances and seeing like hard steppers, dubstep, like all these other kinds of things. And obviously it's going to make their influences different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah.
It's cool. I mean, my dream, my hope for the future, Jesus Christ. My hope for the future is that like all dances are safe for everybody. Mm-hmm. And also that we can get enough sounds and the scenes for each sound are strong enough that we can have like drum and bass sounds, jungle sounds.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which is starting to happen.
It's happening, yeah.
Which is really, really fucking cool. And that's one of the great things about Europe and the UK is like scenes have got their own sounds.
Yeah.
And there's like, they're built specifically for that sound.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's really fucking cool. They all have their own like little unique flavor.
Yeah.
And I think we're starting to get to that point.
Yeah.
Like Redback are a good example.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I feel like
Entropy
as well.
Yeah.
Like I guess Echo Chamber's semi-utilitarian, but like he's been like pretty strictly jungle
for a long
time, and it's fucking sick because jungle sounds so good on that rig.
Yeah, God, it sounds.
And like that, if the ecosystem of the music is like strong enough to support sounds within like genre, I think it'll be really good.
Yeah.
And like obviously, I want to see like as much music and as many sound systems as possible.
Yeah.
But I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, I mean, we've got like Mahikai playing like
everything.
Like
doing like live poetry.
Sound system now.
Yeah, and like he did like that fiddle.
Yeah.
Like live fiddler.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
It's so sick.
Even Yabai playing like Psy on his rig.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's
so cool. I think like for a long time there was just like so many roots sounds.
Yeah.
Made by people who haven't been to any fucking roots dances.
Yeah.
And like sometimes you can go to a party, not naming names, and you can tell that these people haven't been to a dance.
Yeah, yeah.
They haven't like
Yeah.
put in the time to fail a whole bunch, and like they just bought all the new shit straight away.
Yeah.
That's
That's
the most annoying thing.
The
actually.
biggest difference is like H talking about non-young people making new sounds. The actual thing with that is that the difference is whether you have money straight off the bat or not.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's like if you have money for all the best shit straight off the bat, you're not going to learn because you've got everything great from the get-go. Whereas if you got shit things from the get-go, you're forced to learn
And make
how
it
to
work.
fix things,
Yeah.
how to troubleshoot, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
everything. It's
You form like a really intimate relationship with your crossover if your crossover sucks.
Constantly tuning and changing.
exactly.
Yeah.
You're literally forced to learn about everything. Whereas if everything works perfectly from the get-go, you're not going to learn anything.
Yeah.
It's all just going to be...
What can you learn?
Yeah, exactly. And it's just going to be vanilla and
Yeah.
no, there's no progression really, I don't think.
And there's like soul in the imperfections of a sound.
Yeah,
I think.
100%.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's
Yeah.
also going to dances. Like, we're so fucking blessed to have been able to go to the UK and Europe when we were young and see like all the greats. And like that's had such a, like that's imprinted so heavily on us. And like, you know, Mitch is like overseas now seeing a bunch of sounds and like all that stuff is going to benefit him so much. But I worry that like crews building sounds are just like seeing us.
Yeah,
And like, we're gonna build one, and it's like, no, we're like a bad example. Don't try and be us. Try and be like,
Yeah.
Be you.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Be you.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Cool. So then what's coming up next for Goodys Hi-Fi?
We have got
We got a show. Yeah, 30th of August.
30th of August,
Pretty sure. Let me check the date.
which for the heads is actually the second
The second earthquake.
earthquake. The first one was, it was like one of the first gigs after lockdown, pretty much, wasn't it? The first
Yeah, it
big
was-
dances after lockdown.
Yeah, it was like for whatever than that.
Yeah. Which is us, Subyard, and Solidarity Sound System. Yeah. We've been trying to make it happen for 2021 was the first one.
Yeah.
30th.
And it's been a long road.
Yeah.
to
And that
get the
dance
second
was
one.
so fucking
It was
fun.
incredible.
For anyone who went, it was such a good party.
It's great. Yeah.
Because like, you know, Solidarity
Yeah.
rocks. Solidarity's so sick.
Subyard.
Subyard are awesome.
So good.
And like everyone's friends. It's like a really fun party.
Yeah.
What venue was it at last time?
It was at Kindred last time.
Oh,
This
yeah.
time it's going to be at 3 Ravens.
Oh, sick.
Ravens Yard.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the warehouse bit.
Yep.
We should be good.
Then we got another one.
Yeah, we can't announce it yet,
Which
but
isn't
it's in
announced.
November. We got another one we're going to be doing Steppa in December
Yep.
as well, like Return of Steppa. Hopefully trying to get a special somebody.
Mm-hmm.
A special somebody for that. But that'll be really fun.
December, November.
Start of December.
Start of December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to there'll be a few free raves and park parties and stuff coming up towards the end of the year too.
Yep.
We're trying to like we were saying before, pull back what we're doing and try and make the things we do safe and fun and
Yeah.
big
We
for everybody.
We went really hard last summer and kind of got burnt out because we did something like 11 gigs over 4 months, something
Yeah.
ridiculous.
And
It was
some of those gigs too were just awful.
yeah,
That was so fucked.
it was
And
rough.
Yeah.
It was really rough. So yeah, last Saturday when we played Spit was our first gig since February because we just were like, you know what, we need a break.
Take a little hiatus
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we're trying to just pace them out a bit more
Yeah.
now.
But we were rusty, so it mightn't have been the best thing to
Yeah.
do. Fucking up so much. And we got really excited, so we got really drunk and we're just making
That's a perfect storm.
mistakes and stuff. It was really cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it
For the rest of the year, pretty much.
for the rest of the year. Hopefully we'll be making some music too.
Yeah.
Doing some productions.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
would
cool.
hopefully come out before the end of the year. I don't know if they're going to be just sound system only tunes or not, but that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Any Anything you can divulge about that, or is that
Nope.
fair enough?
Don't get too excited.
You ask us what's coming out, and we're just like, we can't talk about any of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, nothing else.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nothing else is
Probably play
happening.
it spit again at some point.
If Nick will let us. We'll see what happens.
And just to finish it off, a sound system is a powerful tool to send a message. What is the message you guys want to push with Goodys Hi-Fi?
Fuck, that's a hard question. I feel like you can kind of split it in two ways. There's like the message of the music, which a lot of the time is less our message and more a message of resistance that we want to amplify. Again, it's not necessarily our message, but it's something that we like deeply support and want to give like a platform to. I think what we want our message to be is just like respect everybody, love everybody. It's okay to be like angry. I feel like our gigs are like kind of angry sometimes, but like just fucking dance and like get it out dancing.
That's it.
We're all in it together, you know.
A session is for you to let it out.
Yeah, it's cathartic.
It's cathartic.
Like it's a cathartic. It should be a cathartic, like meditative experience, and like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter who you are on the dance floor as long as you can like respect everyone. Like you're welcome to come party.
Yeah.
And it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Also, for anyone who's like coming up and like wants to listen to some sound systems, we like wrote a list of sounds that everyone should like check out. Because there's so many good sounds out there. I guess like the big ones, like Abashanti, Channel 1, Jah Shaka.
Yep.
Is Jah Shaka still operating?
Passed on, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But like left a huge legacy.
Yeah. Iration, Maso Warrior,
Maso Warrior is a massive one.
Jah Youth,
Jayu's King Earthquake.
Earthquake,
Vital
Sound.
Vital Sound. Oh yeah, we were like massive Vital Sound
Yeah, huge Vital Sound.
when we first started. If you can find any Vital Sound mixes, they're so good.
Great.
They're so sick.
Yeah.
Dub 4 as well. Used to make really sick mixes.
Yeah.
New ones.
Idle Power.
Idle Power, Afresh, Cambo Super Sound.
Yep.
Oh no, they just finished.
They're finished now.
Cambo Super Sound was sick though.
Alpine,
Alpine, yeah, Town Cry Sounds and Alpine Sound are really good.
Concrete Lion,
Concrete Lion,
Green King Cuts,
Drinking Carts,
So legends.
Sasha Steppa.
Yeah.
Heaps out of Japan too. I forget them now. Like G Special II, super sick. G36,
Empress Shima.
Empress Shima. Empress Shima is so good. Yeah, go check him out if you like Steppa music. You'll love it. And that's it. See ya.
Bye.
Au revoir.
That's it. Bye.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having me.
Having
Guys.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Say that him a the creator, tell you that him a the